on the way to the temple. Father woke early in the morning, long before the sun arose over the eastern hills. Mother was up doing things around the house. There was no cow to milk this morning, no milk to drink, and no milk to sell. Adu did not cry much any more, for he was too weak. The fever had taken much strength from his little body. Father and Mother were both worried. They just looked at their son as he lay on the mat. They talked together. "But it wouldn't hurt to try the mission," said Mother. "They have helped others with their magic needle." Father did not agree. "Would you anger the spirits more? You know that things have been said against us for many days. The charm doctor is not pleased. The spirits are angry. To go to the mission, that would only make things much worse." "But Aho is no better. The charm doctor did him no good. He took our cow for nothing. There is no milk for the little girls. They are not happy since their kitty is dead. And if we lose our son—" Mother burst into tears. "Then I will do as the charm doctor said. I will take the girls to the temple." "No, no," objected Mother. "Not to be sold as slaves." "It is the only way," said Father. "It will not be forever, only until the rice harvest. Then I can buy them back again. With the money I get at the temple, I can buy another cow. Soon it will give milk, and we will have another calf. The spirits will be pleased, and our son will be well again." "But are you sure?" said Mother. "The charm doctor told me so. He ought to know." "If you are sure that is the only way, I want Adu to get well again." Father wakened Kasumo and Kamari. "Come quickly," he commanded. "We must hurry before it is daylight." "No, no," objected Mother. "Surely you do not mean this very morning." "It must be right away," said Father. "Adu will surely die if we wait." "Where are we going?" asked Kasumo, putting on her garment. "I am taking you to the temple for a little while," said Father, and his tone was more kind than usual. Kasumo and Kamari looked at Mother, then at each other, and then back at Father. "The temple?" they asked. "To be slaves?" "Only until harvest time," said Father, taking them by the hand. He led them out the door and down the path. Mother stood in the doorway, crying. Oh, poor little flower and little princess! She looked towards the eastern hills, where the first pink glow of dawn was tinting the sky, and with hands outstretched and tears running down her cheeks, she prayed to the god of the sunrise. "Whoever you are that makes the sun come up over the hills, please do not let my little girls become slaves. It is too great a price to pay for my little son to be made well." She watched until they disappeared from sight, and then she returned to the house. Adu was crying, and Mother was crying too. She wondered if she would ever see her little girls again. Down the narrow lane and across the fields went Father and the two girls. Kasumo knew it was of no use to struggle, for Father was so big and strong. He held their hands firmly as they ran along beside him. "Why are you going so fast, Father?" asked Kamari. "I must be through the village before the sun comes up over the hills," answered Father, as he turned down an unfamiliar path that wound in and out between tangled vines and bushes. "I know a shortcut out this way," he said. "It will take us through the mission grounds, but nobody will be up at this early hour." Kasumo was frightened. She feared the dark shadows where some wild animal might be lurking, ready to spring. She might even step on a snake with her bare feet. But most of all she feared to go through the mission grounds. There were Christians there. One must not go near Christians nor speak to them. They would cast a spell over them and make you a Christian too. Many of the village people had become Christians. They took their sick people to the mission hospital. They sent their children to the mission school. The charm doctor said that Christians were cursed forever. Surely the charm doctor knew. They were nearing the mission. Cosimo had heard about it, but had never seen the big white buildings with the red tile roofs. Father slackened his pace to avoid suspicion, lest anyone should be up and around at this early hour and see them. Kamari was glad, for her short little legs were tired from running along beside Father. "Is this the temple?" asked Kamari. "No," said Father, lowering his voice. "The temple is farther on, much farther on. This is the mission." "Will they get us?" Kamari whispered, drawing back. "No, they will not get us. We will hurry through their yard. It is a shorter way to the temple." Across the lawn they went, between the neatly trimmed bushes and lovely flower beds. Cosimo looked up at the tall buildings, wondering what was inside of them. They looked harmless enough from the outside.